Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Dan Does Tech Stuff. Today's a fun show. Wanted to show a few of my favorite classic systems, these mini systems that came out a few years ago. It all kind of started with the NES Classic Edition from Nintendo, of course. Old school. This one had 30 classic games on them. I mean, just the whole box is pretty similar to the original one that came out. And fond memories. You got Mega Man, Super Mario Brothers 3, of course, Mario Brothers, Castlevania, Excite Bike. So, just an awesome console to have at the time. Um, I think a bunch of scalpers were selling these for two or 300 bucks when they should only been like 59. So, got mine way back and still have fond memories of this classic console. I think I have the original still in my garage, so I need to bring it out, probably put it on the show. Another one that I really like, after it, of course, Nintendo had a follow up. It was a Super Nintendo Classic, so Classic Edition. This one had Super Mario World, which I think is still the best Super Mario Brothers 2D, anyways. Donkey Kong Country, F Zero, Mario Kart. I killed people on Mario Kart, Zelda. And what was cool, this one had two controllers, which was really amazing at the time. So uh, in Japan, they had a different box altogether. So this is the Super Nintendo, obviously. The Super Famicom looked a lot different in Japan. This one had the never released Star Fox 2 in it as well. But let's take a look at the box. Super nice to have the old school look to it. Really like the back graphics. You got Super Metroid, all-time classic Mario Brothers. This one had Super Mario Brothers 3 RPG, which it was going for a ridiculous amount of money if you wanted to play it, uh, especially on eBay. Zelda, Kirby, so Secret of Mana. So just a cool collaboration collection of games all on one console here. Okay. Next one that I got is the Sony PlayStation Classic again. This is my first console that I got after getting the N64. I was looking forward to the PlayStation. There was a lot of build up to it because it was the first disc-based system. Um, so some of the games I played, there's Battletoads Shinden. On this one, you've got Siphon Filter Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid. Now, unfortunately, uh, this one had two controllers, HDMI. All these things are great about it, but it ran PAL. Uh, what would they call the PAL system? So instead of 50 hertz, instead of 60 hertz in the states, it ran at 50 hertz. So a lot of the games ran sluggish, and so there have been some ways to make it run the US version where 60 hertz versus 50, and it really made a tremendous difference in some of the games. But I think if you could find it, this is one of the best classic consoles out there. Um, and then here's Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, which I played a lot in the arcades. So love this console, one of my favorites. And then lastly, the last one I got was the Sega Genesis Mini. There's actually a Sega Genesis Mini 2 console that came out, but I haven't had a chance to get my hands on it. But this goes neck and neck with the Super Nintendo, of course. But let's talk about the Genesis Classic here. Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of games. I think this is probably the mini console that had the best lineup of games, packaging. You can see it's got the Cast of Illusions, Dolphin, Echo, Toe Drum and Earl, Road Rash, Street Fighter, Sonic, of course, Columns, Altered Beast. I think the first time I played Altered Beast, I was amazed at how amazing the graphics were. So once I get my hand on the other one, the Sega Genesis Mini 2 will be cool. But this had the 3-button controller. You can buy the 6-button controller, which I ended up getting as well. So, you know, you can see these are the best kind of head-to-head mini classic consoles that went together. And then you've got the NES Classic and then the Sony PlayStation Classic. So all four gaming consoles in classic form, mini form, portable. So this is like my favorite ensemble if we're looking for portable gaming, all self-contained. There's no wrong way to go about it. So these are just my four top classic mini consoles that come out. So again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications for the next show. Again, this is Dan Does Tech Stuff. I appreciate you hanging with me for today and me sharing some of my favorite classic mini consoles with you. Catch you on the next show.